Like to get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler, and it's Green in at the center.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Back to Curry. There's the triple. The rebound by Jackson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Morant. Outside Bane. Now Jackson. Butler covering. Just 5 to shoot. From 17. And he gets that one. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Now here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Goes up with it again. Edie, that's good.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Green. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. And the Warriors with another three.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis head coach. And no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
And the Grizzlies call time here. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And the Warriors making a change here. Heald's checked in. Now here's Morant. He has 6. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 8 points.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Outside Moody. Outside Green. Outside Hield. Beyond the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Morant. Nice D from Moody.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Butler passes to Hield. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Morant with the bucket. He's got 10.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And there's the rejection. Clark, the pass to Morant. Misses from close range. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Payton in at the small forward position. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Curry from deep three-point land. Clark grabs the board. Aldama outside. Pass to Pippen. Aldama left side. Here's Jackson. And that one's long. Golden State has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Curry passes to Kuminga. Hield from outside. Hits a three-pointer. Hield's got 6.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson-Davis, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Jackson outside. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jackson's gotten his second bucket.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Back to Curry. And again, it's Golden State. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it, because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. And the basket by Bane.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. .125 left to play in the second quarter. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, Coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Wells, the pass to Clark. Now here's Aldama. Pass to Clark. Now Bane. Outside Morant. Pulls it from 20. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Butler surveying the floor. Down low. Butler drops it in.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Wells. Ooh, poked away. And here's Bane. Clark with a screen on Butler. The 3 from Bane. Gets the 3 to fall. Bane's got 8.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Butler goes for it inside.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Wells. Curry against Morant. Here's Wells from deep. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Pass to Curry. Launches it. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wells. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Outside Butler, back to Curry. Shoots over Morant. That's good from Curry on the assist from Butler. Curry's got 15 points.
Yeah, and mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
Wells, the pass to Jackson. Off target with the 3. The Warriors trailing. Here's Podziemski. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wells. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Wells has got his 2nd basket. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Outside Moody. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Launches it from deep. Curry's shot is off.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Memphis shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Payton's checked in for Moody.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Podziemski. Outside Curry. From the baseline. Jump shot is good that time. 17 points in the game.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Tough points from Ja.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Payton. Back to Curry. Curry takes it in. Uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 19 points.
The speed of Curry's drive really makes some trouble for the defense, just cutting them to pieces.
Jackson with a screen on Curry. From deep, Morant knocks down the long J. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Curry, that's good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here's Morant outside. No luck on that one. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Memphis ahead, up 3. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Outside Kuminga, up top Curry. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. And it's rejected. They retain possession. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Memphis leading by 3. Payne, the pass to Wells. Morant against Curry. From outside the arc. Morant, no good. Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Oh, Curry muscles it in.
What agility from Curry on the drive. Getting around the defender into a bucket.
Here's Edey. Good, and the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Back to Morant.
2 minutes remaining at the game.
Oh, it's blocked by Green.
A terrific position defender. Draymond can also challenge shots and protect the rim.
To the paint. Green gets up and powers it down.
Oh, what a sense for the moment. Green, big-time bucket.
Morant looking around. Morant with the slam!
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Shoots from the line. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Wells. Green covering. Outside Morant. Outside Payne. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Curry against Morant. Outside for Green. Outside Butler. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Comes up empty down low. And it's Bane with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
First team.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
First personal foul. Second team.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Now here's Pajemski. Defense right on him. Curry against Morant. Green with a screen on Bane. Three-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're losing by 7. All right, guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
16 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. Here's Moody. It falls!
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And nails the tray. Timeout, Grizzlies. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Team is in the penalty.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout.
teams, Greg, out here in the Western Conference going head-to-head.
And, Kevin, they know each other well. They expect to meet potentially in the postseason, and I would expect a playoff atmosphere tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Porter, bounce pass. Here's Jokic. He can't get that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Randall from outside sinks the triple. Randall's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Porter. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Randall. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 7 points for Julius Randle. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Here is Conley. Michael Porter making his last shot. McDaniels passes to Edwards. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Christian Brown. Now here's Gordon. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Gordon.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Here's Conley. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, pass to Alexander Walker. Over in the corner, Conley. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. On the wing, Murray. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Lets it go with a three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. Randall surveying the D. A three-pointer off the mark. Gobert against Jokic. Murray down low. Back to Jokic. Over Gobert. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Denver. And we'll be back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Miller, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Edwards. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the three. Now here is Miller, 11 feet away, and he drops that one in.
You know, it seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
Westbrook against DiVincenzo, and the shot goes in. Westbrook's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
I'll tell you, there's a tenacity to his driving ability that is almost awe-inspiring. Go ahead, Russell.
Pass to Edwards. muscle from Edwards.
That's where patience pays off for Anthony Edwards. The clock is dwindling, but he's keeping his poise.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Minnesota making some changes. Gobert comes in for Miller, and Mike Conley subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Reed misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Westbrook. Murray outside. Nice move. Saric trying to break free. Pass to Brown. They set the pick. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Another three for Denver.
Now, Russell Westbrook wants to keep the defense honest, so he'll make just enough three-point shots to do exactly that.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. For the Nuggets, Jokic has checked in for Saric, and it's Peyton Watson in for Michael Porter. Minnesota also making some changes. Julius Randle comes in for Reed, and it's McDaniels in for Edwards. Now here's Randle. He's got 7, finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Randle's got 9.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Westbrook. Again, the Nuggets score.
Westbrook off the ground, so quick into the rise and fire. What a tough cover.
Outside Conley. DiVincenzo with it. No scoring in this one. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And he uses the glass on the lane. Westbrook's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know the game plan is to try to keep Russell Westbrook out of the paint. The guy is consistently there over the course of his career. Nice interior finish.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And here is Murray. Pass to Jokic. Fader on the way, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 6, and so it's Denver, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about a shot.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Nice game, great performance by Julius Randle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Randall. He's got 11. Chalk up 2 there. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions? This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Here's Randall. He's got 13. Fires from way outside. Over to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Bangs home the trifecta. McDaniels got 6.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here is Porter following the 3 by Minnesota. Takes a 3. Traps in the tray. Porter's got the lead up to 8 now for Denver.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Edwards from deep three-point territory. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
Here's Murray. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Murray. Lob pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. For the tie, Edwards with a tough shot.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Pass to Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Denver shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. That free throw, no good. And the Nuggets with some changes. Sharge checked in for Aaron Gordon. Peyton Watson comes in for Christian Brown. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Jamal Murray. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. And Randle has got the ball here for Minnesota. It's a 1-point game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Sharge.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
Both free throws good from Randle. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Here's Brown. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nuggets lead by 2. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot. So it's the Timberwolves now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Oh, Edwards!
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Now here's Murray. Clock at 6. From 10 feet out. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A different look for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Left side, Gordon. Pass to Porter. Inside, Jokic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
McDaniels finds Randall. Randall is doubled. Out to Conley. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Shot left block. Jokic cannot be stopped inside. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Edwards, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Baseline jumper, and he connects with the jumper. Now it's a 6-point Denver lead.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley the pass to Edwards. Randall outside. Randall, good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Left side, Edwards. Teardrop shot. It counts.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth. It's off.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our
Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the three. Doncic's shot is good.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Outside Pajemski. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Hachimura outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Now here's Butler. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
James with the ball. Moody defends. Here's Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 5.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Now here's Curry. James with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Pass to Doncic. Hachimura outside. Doncic outside. And the three-pointer goes. Give him 8.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Now here's Moody. Knocked loose. It's stolen by James. Hachimura with room to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Now here's Reeves. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Good D by Payton. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Hield. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. From down in the low post, it goes.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Outside Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Pass to James. And it's good for 2.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Finney Smith a screen. And here's Reeves outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Warriors trail by 6. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, BA. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Vincent. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Hield. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Here's Connect. No points yet. The 3-ball. That one's good from James on the assist by Connect.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Green finds Kuminga. Outside Curry. Lets it go from the wing. LeBron with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside Reeves. Back to James. Reeves with a screen on Payton. James against Payton. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
BA, I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing. How he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman. And he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. Back to Green. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Moody. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Back to Finney Smith. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Doncic has got 10. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Doncic. Here's Butler. Down low. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Here's Doncic. James outside. Hachimura outside. 5 to shoot. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category. One of the all-time greats.
Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Butler against Hachimura. Left side, Butler. Butler right to the heart.
Butler challenges the opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
Hachimura outside. James outside. The 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Green with the ball. Hachimura covering. And here's Butler outside. Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
When Butler hits this shot, he's impossible to defend.
Hachimura outside. Outside Reeves. Doncic against Curry. Nice finish from Luka.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Moody. This one for 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. Curry's got 5.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Hachimura. James outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Green with a screen on Doncic. Curry with it, picked up by James. Oh, sweet move. Oh, tough finish. Curry, the magician.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
The open shot by Reeves. Again, the Lakers.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Outside Moody. Outside Butler. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. The Lakers lead by 5. Here's Hachimura. Nice move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. Payton's checked in for Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Vincent passes to Hachimura. Reeves up top. Fires the 3. And no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Goodwin's checked in for Los Angeles. Sinks it from distance.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Here's Jackson Davis. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Finney-Smith. Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. They lead by 4. Pass to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Curry. A good look from Doncic. Had the space there, but it's offline.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Jackson Davis with it. Over Reeves. Jackson Davis misses.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Doncic against Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
And I'll tell you, we see Curry working on his balance all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, it paid off on that challenging play.
Here's James. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Slam.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Here's Curry. Doncic with a block. And he gets it back. Outside Podziemski. Hits the trifecta.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Reeves. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Lakers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
So it's Los Angeles now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Doncic. What a terrific move that is. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Jimmy Butler.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaFord. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaFord, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is
matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. And it's good, 2 points.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Randall outside. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Conley as he lets it go. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Here's Wells. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
So it's Minnesota now. Grizzlies making the shot. Edwards lays it up off the glass.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Wells. Fires the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
1:56 left to play here in the first. Now McDaniels. Back to Conley. And the layup falls. Conley's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Wells. Launches a 3. Here's Edey. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Timeout. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And here's Morant following Julius Randle's 3. Shoots it up. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Edey. Back to Morant. Clark sets a screen for Morant. Buries it from 3-point range. He has 7.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Here's Randall. Over Clark. Bank shot, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
We've got Santi Aldama, Luke Kennard out there with Pippen. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Jackson in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Kennard. The 3-ball, and he's good on the 3-ball. Kennard's got the lead back up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Miller.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness.
Man.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Clark, a screen on DiVincenzo. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Edwards against Kennard. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And Memphis making a change here. Baines checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert comes in for Miller. And it's Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Randall's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Randall throws it down.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Pass to Aldama. Morant, the bounce pass. Wells kicks to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside, Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The shot by Wells, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley finds Gobert. And here's Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randall can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
1 second separating the shot clock in game clock. Morant drives in. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
The muscle from Edwards. Morant with it. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this.
They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
On the wing, Bain. Edwards defending. His first shot coming late. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Pass to McDaniels. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And yes, it's good. Conley's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
And the craftiness of Conley has such a strong feel for when to go to that floater.
Jackson moves back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got 6 points.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Pass to Edwards. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Outside Edwards. Randall no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Wells kicks to Morant. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Going inside, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Edwards finds Randall over Jackson. Here's Gobert. It's blocked, and he recovers it. And the shot goes down. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's Morant. He's got 15. A little over 20. Look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Rock.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Randall from outside drains it from beyond the arc. Randall's got 11 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Wells. Jackson has the open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 5. Conley the pass to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 10. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. Pushing it up. Here's Morant. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And that one's good, Morant.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Minnesota on top. They lead by 4. And time to step aside. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Clark in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Bane against Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in. Deep 2 from Pippen. And the wing jumper offline.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
DiVincenzo passes to Reed. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Outside, Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And here is Conley. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
Here's Morant. Again, Memphis.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Conley's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. Edwards, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Morant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
both free throws good from Morant.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Outside for Randall. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so here's Memphis. It's a one-point game. Wells dishes to Morant. Nails the tray.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Just got the run. And they'll get another chance. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Takes the 13-footer. It's in!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here is Edwards. It's blocked. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.
tonight with a fair share of veterans on their roster sprint.
Yeah, a lot of guys coming into this one, BA, just ready for what the game offers up. They have young guys that are watching and getting experience from observation. But the guys on the court tonight, they're going to understand where it is that this game in a 6-minute stretch can be taken advantage of, and that could be the difference in the win. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moody is out there with Butler, and it's Green in at the 5. Now here's Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Now Moody. Now here's Curry. Clock at 6. Over Harden. Curry's shot is off. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. Dunn outside. Back to Leonard. Now Dunn. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, Green. Outside Curry. The shot. That won't go either for Curry.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Dunn. Leonard for 3. Counted from distance. Leonard's got 5 points.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Here's Curry. Buries it from 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Leonard. 1:14 left now in the first quarter. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. That gives them the lead. 9 points in the game.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Harden, the pass to Dunn. Powell outside. Leonard on the wing. Butler covering. Goes up on the baseline. Leonard's shot's good.
Why, such a threat from the mid-range. As soon as he gets to that area, it's all systems go.
Outside Moody. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Curry. And again, it's Golden State.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Now here's Powell. Moody defends. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
That's a tough one there from Draymond Green. As tough as they come.
Leonard, left side. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Payton in at the three, the small forward. Bogdanovich from long range. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at it.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Out to the wing. Here's Simmons. And again, it's the Clippers.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Jones. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Hield against Bogdanovich. Here's Simmons. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, a bully with the ball down low. Simmons converting.
And here's Kuminga. Payton with a screen on Bogdanovich. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Some changes for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Zubac. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's James Harden in for Ben Simmons. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, BA, that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Pass to Leonard. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Coffey. The Warriors have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Now here's Butler. Green with a screen on Leonard. Butler on the bounce. The Clippers grab the miss. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
Green, the pass to Hield. 4-3. Powell pulls it in. Pass to Leonard. Nifty move. Up again.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's do about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities.
Timeout.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Harden to pass to Leonard. Floats one. Leonard just muscles his way in.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Green. Outside Moody. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Moody's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Harden. Leonard outside. Here's Dunn. Back to Leonard. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Pass to Curry. A minute 31 left in the third. And here is Green. And there's a pick. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
How about that answer from Draymond Green? You don't think the competitor in him wants to step up and answer the call? He did it there.
Leonard looking over the floor. Dunn outside. Inside. Out to Powell. 4 on the clock. Zubats with a screen on Butler. Powell's shot is off. Golden State has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. The 3 from Curry. Curry buries the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Harden from outside. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Curry. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The 3 is up. And the Warriors with another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's the Golden State. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3. Leonard, good.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Curry surveys. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Bogdanovich against Hield. Dunn outside. Jones sets a screen. The 3. Shot by Leonard, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now Hield. Outside Curry. Fires at the elbow. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Curry's jumper just so pure, he can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock him down.
And timeout called by Ty Lue, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. For the Clippers, Zubats, he's checked in for Jones. Norm Powell comes in for Coffee. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovich. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Powell, it's good.
Excellent work from Powell in the pick and roll action.
The Warriors lead by 6. Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Harden. Outside, Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Zubats, screen, done. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Now here's Leonard. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors leading. Up top, Curry. Outside for Butler. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Zubats. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Powell in the post. Moody defends. Here's Leonard. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdowns.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shooting for Golden State.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Drains the triple. And so it's Golden State winning this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the triple.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around.
Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Edwards' shot is good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Doncic. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Here's Reeves. Michael Conley making his last shot. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, he's great when he's attacking the basket. That's when he's at his best.
Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Down low. Here's Conley. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Reeves outside. Edwards with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
McDaniels against LeBron. McDaniels passes to Conley. Now Gobert. The three. Another miss by Conley. 1:41 left in the first. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Gobert pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
Pass to Hachimura. LeBron outside for the three. Drills it from outside. James has got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Gannett comes in for Austin Reeves. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
James misses. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Connect to the paint. Out to Doncic. Just 3 on the clock. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 2. And the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Miller is out there with Reed. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in the point. Reeves in the corner. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves with the screen for Vanderbilt. Off target with his 3.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Not going to go that time. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves with the screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Vanderbilt. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hachimura, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and James subbed in for Connect. Reeves outside. James in the post. Defended by Alexander Walker. And LeBron James gets it to go. Timberwolves trail by 6. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Minnesota also making some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. There's the three. Lakers with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Doncic finds James. Doncic against McDaniel. Doncic, no good. Timberwolves have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. McDaniels passes to Conley. Edwards with it. Three-pointer, Randle. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. James looking it over. Doncic outside. And Doncic with the triple.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Pass to Edwards. This one for 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Doncic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Doncic has got 10.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Here's Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Reeves outside. Dives for it. And they recover it. James in the high post. Working on McDaniels.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
13 feet away. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Edwards. And here is Doncic. 10 points for him. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Offensive rebound. Conley with the 3. It's good from long range. Conley's got 9 points.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number 1, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players, so you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Conley finds McDaniels. Outside Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 13 points in the game.
Well, when Edwards gets this on, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Outside, James. Reeves with the screen for James. James cooking from deep.
Well, there's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back. Always quick with an answer.
It's Edwards on the wing. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Again, the Lakers.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Now here's Randall. And he goes big with the dunk right over Rui Hachimura.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
James, the pass to Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Edwards. Here's Reeves, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Conley against Doncic. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Great open look there.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lakers working the ball around now. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. 4-point game. Edwards against Reeves. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So it's the Timberwolves now, trailing by 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. They've got Edwards. Also Dante DiVincenzo's out there. Naz Reid out there with Nikhil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 4. Benson with it. LeBron James on the wing. James absorbing hits on the drop.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Pass to Minot. Now here's Reed. Finney Smith defending. Reed the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Hey coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, Gobert, clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. Connects from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Hayes. On the wing, Doncic. Not giving an inch. Doncic.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Doncic against Conley. McDaniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Doncic against Conley. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Reed.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Reeves against Edwards. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Hits the three-point bomb.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Edwards getting the close range, too.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Doncic looking it over. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And finished off by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Here's Reeves, and that one is hammered home.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Stolen by Reeves, and so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Outside Conley. Three-pointer. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. And the Timberwolves call time. There's 18 seconds left in the game. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Edwards inside, working on Hayes. Got it! And now they trail by just 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Now here's Gobert for 3. Edwards. Trifecta.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So now for great.
This game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
So here's Dallas's starting group. We've got Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Washington, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Irving. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis head coach. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Allie, thank you. Knocks down the long J.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Bane. 5 on the clock. For 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Gafford. Pass to Irving. He got a piece of it. They recover it. Davis from long range. Memphis with a rebound. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now Jackson. Morant surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Bane. Here's the 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Thompson against Bane. Pass to Davis.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Anthony Davis at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Both free throws good from Davis. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Clark outside. Back to Morant. There's a minute 26 left to play in the first quarter. There's the 3, and he buries his first look.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Christie subbed in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Dinwiddie. Davis with a screen on Morant. For 3, Dinwiddie. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie does such a good job of understanding what the defense is going to give him. How about that pick and roll play? That's nice.
Here's Morant. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Dinwiddie. The 3 is up. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie relishes the response. What an answer to that 3 with one of his own.
Here's Edey. Back to Morant. Stolen by Davis. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Pass to Bain. Aldama outside. Puts up a three. Offensive rebound. Edey, that's good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, leading by a point. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the 3. Jackson the screen. Off target from outside. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Driving inside. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Edwards, he's checked in for Dallas. Williams comes in for Dinwiddie.
You know, Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Over to the left wing. Edwards against Jackson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Memphis making a switch here. Baines checked in. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Edwards. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And Irving gets it to go.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Pippen, pass to Jackson. Bain surveying the D from the arc. Gafford grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Irving finds Gafford. And here is Williams. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Jackson outside. Pass to Pippen. Here's Wells. Now here's Clark. He's guarded by Gafford. Clark, the pass to Wells. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Irving. And the basket by Pippen.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Some changes for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Jackson. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Kyrie Irving. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Here's Davis. Look at Davis go to work on the interior.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Clark with a screen on Williams. Here's Morant. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Morant's got 8.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Washington outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark, and it's Jaren Jackson in for Aldama. And Dallas with a change here, too. Dinwiddie's checked in.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the right side. Jackson, the pass to Bane. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. 6 points for him.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Here's Davis. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Dallas on top. They lead by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Tipped. 3 on 3. Here's Bane. Connects on the foul line jumper. Bane's got 8.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Tries a 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. For the lead. Oh, Morant sinks the triple. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Sinks it from distance. He's got 13.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Jackson with a screen on Irving. And here's Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And it's Irving missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Memphis shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one. And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Irving with it. 13 points in the game. And the dunk by Gafford.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Irving against Morant. To the inside. Stolen by Davis. Up top, Thompson. Guarded by Bane. Thompson passes to Irving. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
From deep, Morant. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And here's Irving. He's got 15. Shot clock at 6. Shots blocked. And they'll get another chance. And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Memphis has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Bane finds Jackson. Yes, it's good. And it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
Oh, forget the threes, Jaron. Hammer them down low. Great possession, big fella.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Irving looking around. Shoots over Morant. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half. Puts up a deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 3 slot. Pass to Irving. From 11 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Irving's got 19 points.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And the basket by Pippen.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Lively passes to Irving. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. 22 points for him.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
Timeout, Grizzlies.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
Morant, the pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Outside Davis. Pass to Irving. 1:52 left to play in the fourth. Blocked! Here's Wells. He's guarded by Washington. Here's Edey. Now Morant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Klay Thompson picks one up.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Morant against Irving. Shoots over Morant. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Morant against Irving. Pass to Wells. Outside Morant from behind the arc. Counted from distance. Morant's got 25 points.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Irving attacking. Can't connect from short range. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Jackson outside. Launches a three. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Dallas calls time here. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
And here's Thompson for three. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Wells. Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. Takes the three. He drops it from range. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now here's Morant. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really